Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 571. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Raybeans Raycroft. On the other end of town, Rob Fiasco.
Did you know that this is our 571st episode? A few fun facts about the episodes that we've done so far. Episode 1. This was about... I'm just kidding. But listen to this one. It's good. That's right. And then go listen to the other than 570. They're pretty good, too. Thank you.
They are. They're out there. And we can show you how you may be able to find the most recent episode easier, but you're already listening to the most recent episode, unless you're listening to this way in the future. But then, all right, it'll all make sense later. Here's 571. God. Enjoy. Did I catch you guys mid-story again?
I didn't even have a chance to start.
I knew I should have waited longer.
As soon as the word came out of my mouth, you jumped in.
I knew I should have waited longer. Next time. What's up, boys?
I'm just not going to say anything this whole episode.
You're not allowed to. That's what I was going to do. By mailbox.
Let's have an episode where we can see how quiet we can be.
Yeah. I'm ready to go to bed. That's the problem. I don't know why.
It feels like 8:30 to me.
It's only 8:30. Either way, I'm okay with going to bed at 8:30 if I feel like this. So what do? I have a beer. That's how I'm gonna wake up. That always works.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I have no reason to be this tired. I just am.
I'm also tired.
Shit happens.
The hours, I mean, for someone who gets up and goes to bed at a strict time, the hour has thrown me off.
I don't think that's what's doing it for me.
I'm not tired at 10:30 because it's 9:30. At least it was 9:30 a week ago. But
it's not. You've got your body attuned to that. I just don't think about it. I'm just like, meh, all right. What time is it? Don't care. If I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I don't give a shit what time it is. Although I've been getting up earlier the last couple of days because my kids had to go to school earlier for, I don't know what's going on down there. But
the Pirates of Penzance.
No, doesn't have anything to do with that. Although I am going to it. No, it's something for Battle of the Classes coming up. But so it's darker in the morning, but now I'm also getting up an hour earlier. So now I'm two old hours off, air quotes, in the morning. So yeah, maybe that's throwing me. I don't know. But I adjusted to the time okay. Although I did set, there's only 3 clocks that I have to actually set. And one's the thermostat, one's the stove, and one's the microwave. So did the thermostat real quick, no problem. Otherwise, it's because it's a heating thing. That one's the important one. The one in the stove is the one that we look at the most. So I got that one. The microwave, I swear I've reset this thing like 4 or 5 times, and it takes, but then I look at it again, it's wrong. So I don't know maybe there's like a enter button I'm not doing, or I don't know. But it's like, yep, got it. Type in the time, I'm good to go. Next time I look at it, it's an hour back again. So I don't know. Or it's haunted.
I don't think I have any clocks that I set. Like, I'll set the clock on my coffee pot the next time I set it to make a cup of coffee at 7 a.m. because I need the time to be right then. But that may be a couple weeks before I need to do that, so it may just be wrong for then. I don't worry about the stove or anything. I use my phone. I don't need to look at the things.
Well, that's always like in the morning. That's how, because we go out through the kitchen, and that's always kind of the last. Are we good? Are we late? What's going on? So the little clock on the stove. But that I realized I didn't set the one on the mixer, so my timestamps are all going to be off by an hour. I'm going to have to do math. God damn it.
I actually refused to fall back, so I'm glad y'all finally caught back up to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make things a lot easier for me.
Yeah, you don't have to do the math.
It's been rough.
You've been doing the time math for 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, now's your vacation.
Sorry. Thank you. It's crazy. This episode almost didn't get released.
I know. Wouldn't it be funny if nobody would notice if I released this an hour earlier? whatever that time jump is. No, nobody would know. It's in the middle of the night. Y'all are sleeping anyway, fuckers. It'll be there Monday morning. Settle down.
I mean, if you're in Japan, it probably comes out late.
Yeah, anywhere other than us, I think. I think we were the only ones that do it this early. That was a big thing. Comedy Pickaxe is pushed out of England. They don't set their clocks ahead until the end of March. So nobody thought of that last week, except for, I'm going to take the credit, fucking me. So I send out a text. I'm like, so are we starting late in the U.S. an hour later than we normally do? Or are we pushing back an hour earlier for England time? What are we doing here? And nobody could come to a decision. It's just like, oh, yeah, how's this work? Wait. And then we argued about the math for a while. And ultimately, we split the difference. That was where we landed.
They set their clocks ahead there?
Yeah, they do a daylight saving time, but it doesn't correspond with ours.
That may be why I've been so confused about when soccer matches start, because they're still on the delayed UK jump forward.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense. Their games are like an hour earlier, or hour later in the day than what they have been.
Yeah, that would go the other way around. Oh no!
Yeah, because if
I can't do the time math.
If then they jump forward, then we're not catching up to them.
But if they jump forward, it's like we're going backward. So it would.
Is it?
I think. I don't know. I have to draw it out. My quantum computer's down at the moment, and that's what you need to do this kind of time math.
Give me my UTC time in Celsius, please.
I know. It would be so much easier if we just did that. It's like, well, I don't want to say that I'm going to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever. You'll get used to it. It's fine. It's just a fucking number.
Right? We got used to everything that we've been doing. At one point, somebody did it, and it was the first thing.
Yeah,
it was the first time.
I think the battery's dead in it. I've got a little Stormtrooper alarm clock behind me that was actually set to UTC, which I think it's drifted for now. For when I was scheduling all the Star Wars Squadron stuff, because we were trying to schedule all over this country, in Europe, everything else, and it was like you couldn't just say a time because you would get flooded back. The Discord, most of that Discord was, wait, my time or your time? Man, I don't know what your time. So I said, fuck it. The whole season that I scheduled was like, I'm putting everything in UTC. Wherever you are, you Google it or do the math yourself. I don't care. I'm going to do everything in UTC. Done. And it actually made it a little smoother.
Nice.
Because I don't know. It'll just be somebody, my time or yours. I don't remember where the fuck you live. I don't know where you are,
Yeah.
I know your voice.
Nowhere.
I know your gamer tag. I don't know where the hell you are.
Right.
So
somehow I think you're right about the time. Them jumping forward makes us then fall back to 6 hours behind them.
According to them, yes, because what we did was we increased the gap in time. We increased the differential. But then when they spring ahead, it decreases that. So from our perspective, see, this is Einstein's relativity, I think. Nobody check me on that. But yeah,
we went from 6 hours behind here in Houston. We went from 6 hours behind London. Now we're currently 5 hours behind London. That's what's throwing me off. And then in March, we'll be back to 6 hours behind, and everything will go back to its normal time.
It is March.
At the end of March for them.
End of March, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't ever remember this being this confusing in the past for some reason.
I unfortunately do. Twice a year.
That's what
I get fucked all up.
That's why I don't watch soccer. I don't have to worry about it.
That's a good enough reason.
There you go.
That's a good enough reason. Hey, I'm going to start doing UTC everywhere.
I have been trying to catch a little bit of the Paralympics, and I do say, if we can find a sport, I think I could get in under vision impaired.
Oh, yeah? Vision's bad enough you could get in?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be able to wear my glasses because I'd have to be impaired.
Right.
So we need to find something that, and there are people in the Paralympics like in their 50s, so I got some time.
Okay. Start training.
I don't think winter sports are going to cut it. I think that's not going to, do they have vision impaired ping pong in the Summer Olympics? Maybe I could do that.
Maybe. I don't know.
And to find out what the vision impaired sports are for the Summer Paralympics. Pick one. Just go all in. Just take the glasses off. And
there has to be, I think we've had this argument before. There has to be a threshold, right? To like, of this is where I'm going to toe the line of insensitivity without meaning to. There's a line, right? Of like how disabled you have to be. Like if you've got like 20, 30 vision, like you're probably not going to qualify, right?
I would think that would not be vision impaired.
Yeah.
Let's see if there are vision requirements.
But that's where I've also
to compete.
All right, go ahead. Then I'll go on my rant.
To compete in the Paralympics as a visually impaired athlete, you must meet minimum vision impairment criteria and then be placed into one of three classification categories: B1, B2, or B3. These categories determine how severe the impairment is and help to create fair competition.
Okay, I understand that, so that there are rules. But what about, like, you see runners that are, like, missing a hand? I understand it's an impairment, it's a disability, but not a disability for that sport. So how does that work?
Are they, though? Like, are there people in the Olympics missing a hand?
I'm pretty sure I've seen, like, sprinters with the... Because there'll be like a peg arm so they can get on the starting blocks. So I don't know. Maybe that's one of the classifications of it just throws your balance off. I don't know. But it was always those like if the disability doesn't affect the particular sport you're enrolled in, that always got weird to me. I'm pretty sure I've gone on this rant before.
I think so. It seems familiar.
Yep.
I don't think we ever came to a conclusion, and we won't tonight either. It's fine.
Yeah, so the minimum requirement is 2,200. So I don't think I qualify.
No.
So
sorry, man. You're not disabled.
I don't know how you're saying anything because I can't. I'm disabled. I can't. I'm disabled. You take my glasses away from like you're not gonna get me to do much of anything other than sit because like I could crawl around. I guess I could feel around, but. I can't. Like everything's just a blob.
Not according to the Paralympic Committee.
Nope. Fair enough.
Nope.
All right.
Maybe we can do our own version of the LOTD ones, and we can find an event that you and Laura could compete against each other because you're both as blind as each other without your glasses on.
There you go.
I also say that we just make up events that fit that fit things we're not good at and call it a disability and have our own Paralympics that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
The LOTD Olympics. I don't know. I'm trying to. We need our own brand.
Yeah, we'd have to.
The Lodimpics.
Or just re-moniker what LOTD stands for in that case. That's gonna get dangerous. Don't let me do that off the cuff. Okay.
Little orphans take drugs.
Yeah, I was gonna something disability that only. Last anyway, nope. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, that would be a fun competition of it's not really a disability, but we just suck at it. So therefore, it's a disability for something. I don't know. We just put some some thought into that. Make some good content that we'll never make. So that's
facial symmetric smiling.
Mine's almost back to 100%. I'd be B3 on that one, or 1, or whatever. I don't know what the less severe one is.
B1 was blind, so B3.
Okay. So I'm B3 facial symmetry.
Yeah, I'm B3 facial symmetry.
Facial smiling.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, Ray's got to catch up. Ray's got to get the Bell's. I had a dream I fucking had Bell's palsy again within the last couple weeks. I don't know. But within the dream, like I could still move my face, but I was like, it's coming. I could feel it. What? I don't know. That was just the subject of the dream. Very weird.
Here it goes enough of the Jamestown water to get that yet. So
yeah,
need some more time in Jamestown.
Maybe. Gotta drive around with the window down all the time in the winter. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
You'd have to sleep with the air conditioner directly blowing on one side of your face for an extended period of time. That's how you could do it over there.
Or get pregnant.
Oh, that's a cause too.
Pregnant people seem to get Bell's palsy for some reason.
They're more prone. Interesting. I didn't know that. See,
Wasn't
once we
in my case, but
yeah, no, mine either. I was too young. That's why we really need to do our Bell's palsy awareness. I want to go hand out flyers. I just learned something myself about this. So people need to know.
Yeah. People need to be aware.
It is.
And we're going to tell them.
I still wish we could find the logo with the shoes. Did we make that up? Is that sitting there with the quote?
It's a different timeline.
I think it is.
Same universe.
We looked it up and we're like, what is the awareness? And it was your classic ribbon, but for some reason it had shoes on the bottom, like it was legs. And we're like, this makes absolutely no sense. Then we searched it later.
Walking with Bell's palsy?
Yes, for like a month and a half. And it was
terrible, wasn't it?
It was fine. I could have entered the running Paralympics under B3 and it crushed it, I think. But yeah.
See, it didn't just stop at my face. It went all the way down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not just the bells then. It's Ball's palsy there once it goes all the way.
You don't want the Ball's palsy.
No, Ball's palsy's bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
We're back on this again. I need to find it. Bell's palsy awareness.
It's not. It's gone. It was a different timeline.
You guys both remember it though, right? With the shoes, it wasn't just me.
I remember it.
Can't see things in my mind's eye, so it sounds familiar.
Okay, I'll take that at least. Images. I mean, we made the joke of it just had one droopy side, and that's fine. I like that too.
Yeah, one of the ribbons is nice and stiff, and then the other's all just drooping down.
Yeah, that should have been.
Make our own.
But apparently that's insensitive. I don't know. I think we're allowed to do it.
I think so.
Oh, some of these are bad. Anyway, there's still more. There's different.
We need to start the U.S. Bell's palsy awareness group. I don't know. We'll probably make some acronym up to sound getter. So yes, to make it sound
US
good.
bag.
U.S. Bell's. They see got the P. Yeah, it's put Bell's palsy together.
Oh, yeah. That's
a tough one with a BP next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also use facial paralysis. Might be able to do something with the FP in there. It drops the proper noun, but I'm seeing a lot of those too. On Etsy, a facial paralysis warrior shirt. Like, okay, you need advocates.
Facial paralysis strong.
Mm-hmm.
I ever tell you that that's a pet peeve of mine? Those hashtags, the strong, like any event that happens, like before you know it, there's T-shirts out with that city's name and strong, like there's a shooting or there's some kind of weather event and it's so ridiculous. Drive down 3rd Street, look at the corner of Pace's Pizza. Why is Jamestown strong? I don't know. What we do?
Yeah, and it's been there for 100 years, so I don't know what it stood for originally. Like, what did we have to stand strong for? Well, not 100 years, but that was the hyperbole. It's been. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's been there, I bet, 15 years.
That's crazy.
So it's nothing new. It's not anything that happened this year. But yeah, what were we strong for? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I mean, I could just come up with some, but I don't know back then.
We just have to keep reusing it here. Every few years in Houston did a new weather event, so you just get to bust out the old one you had and
just recycle it.
Yep.
Yeah, it should. Nice. It needs to have more detail, more bullet points or something. It can't just live with its own. Hashtag Houston Strong, sub hashtag whatever the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, the whole shirt, it'd be like a tour shirt for like a band by the time you're done with all the Easter events on it.
Yeah, it'd be all right. There's our next one. Hashtag LOTD Strong. And then all the sub hashtags of why.
Yes. Done. Get it on the merch store.
There it is.
I also think people are always, talking about the year or the century. Nobody really talks about the millennia. Like, I'm going to refer to myself as being like, a citizen of the second millennia. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, technically,
there's the it's the second millennia still. Yeah. Okay. Right?
No, it'd
or
be
is
the third.
first millennia, third millennia? Oh, damn. I skipped a millennia. It's a third millennia.
Yeah. I mean, we were born in the second millennia. So, like, technically. But again, cool. I think that's just, it's a level of detail that doesn't really say much.
Transcending millennia, you and I. All three of us.
Mm-hmm. That was a big deal. That's the joke. We were born in the 1900s. Like, okay, yes, technically.
That is right.
Trans millennia. I think, wasn't that the ship that Han Solo flew? Anyway, somebody will get
that. That's a good question.
The trans millennia.
Yeah, that's the question you ask yourself.
Come on, the fall. Fuck you guys, both of you. So why I'm still on the Bell's palsy thing.
Oh.
Celebrities with Bell's palsy. A lot more than I thought. Most of them came back. Do you know?
We're on there.
Did you? I know. Yeah, that's actually, I got it by Googling us first, and then it led me to celebrities. Justin Bieber had a case, and he has a picture of it. Who else we got here? George Clooney. All right. He seemed to come back. Pierce Brosnan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope. That's a hair transplant. Now we're getting Droopy the dog. Yeah. I think he had a full out stroke though.
I
don't know who that is. Yeah. That's interesting. So it's out there. There's information on it and we got to spread it.
Let's read a sci-fi book that only people that have had Bell's palsy like have some kind of special ability, or we're the only ones that survive after some kind of alien.
That's a symptom.
Takeover
that's
or something
a symptom of something else that shows. That's a byproduct of a DNA. Yeah, so you're really getting into upgrade, aren't you? I did finish it by the way. But yeah, that's a DNA marker. The side effect is Bell's palsy, but it really means that you've got superpowers.
I'll read it.
I like it. Yeah. AI will write it for us, but that's fine.
AI, write me a book. Oh, it's done.
Just based on that. Oh, it's published already. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Well, you
can get it from.
We just cashed a check. I just saw the transfer come into the account. Oh my God, this is great.
Yeah. It's AI agents working for us.
Be nice if it was that fast, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to close that tab. Otherwise, I get sucked in for more.
What has been fast is my ability to create new apps, and I've got another one.
Okay.
Are you ready to take a look?
All right, let's do it. This better be porn this time. It is!
Yeah, damn it, no. It is not porn, but it is the new app for the Jamestown native or someone looking for a weekend trip to Jamestown. Because one doesn't exist, at least not that I've been able to find and or reliably use. The local newspaper costs more than like a Netflix subscription without ads, which I think is just crazy for news that you should have access to.
Is it? I haven't priced a
very expensive
paper in a long time.
Yes, it is very expensive. So I have built Chattacoin now, part of the Chattacoin digital platform experience, to give you just some information at a glance. Nice little, again, hopefully it will be an Android app shortly, but right now I do have a working web version in like a phone wrapper. But gives you all the stuff you need to know, like the weather.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't know what side of the street to park on, even if you have lived here.
Why is that a thing? I was very confused by why that was on there.
Snow plowing.
They plow the snow, and so they every other side, I guess they do all the one sides, and then you'll move over to the other side of the street, and then they'll plow the other sides.
Okay. I had no idea.
And then they do the same thing it's not every day. In the summer, you go to every month, and that's so they can run the street sweepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's also $20 if you don't move your car. At least it used to be. And I did that a lot.
Yeah, probably more. So there you go. You don't even have to know what the date is. You can just go, outside. Perfect.
And it flips at the appropriate time.
Yes.
That little the little pop up. All right, I like that.
Yep. What is the recycling this week?
That's a good one.
You know, you get that thing from the local BPU, and maybe you put it up on your fridge. Maybe it's still in the envelope somewhere. They do have it online, but you got to remember to go look at it. So here you just pull up the app. What is it this week? It's paper. It's paper.
Okay, and is that the following? Because this week was actually cardboard. Paperboard is next week or the week before.
I don't know if that
may
has
not be
been
live.
verified against it. Yeah. Yeah, that will pull, if it's not pulling, we'll pull the correct one.
Yeah.
After that, just a little fun fact about Jamestown.
Okay.
Did you know that James Prendergast's first sawmill and house were both destroyed in the same fire on September 8th, 1812?
Did not know that.
You do now?
That's good, because that's going to be in a quiz that we're going to do later. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You can pull the same information there for LOTDQQ, actually. You could double duty here.
I could double duty, so I might. You've got some local shows from Jamestown, some local things to check out here. We do have the latest episode of this podcast. It's Jamestown's longest running podcast.
It is. That's, yes. As far as we know, that is true.
So I included that, and then this radio station that just plays all local music and podcasts. So
I believe I've heard of that. Shanacoin Digital Internet Radio, I believe it's called. Is it not?
Yeah.
I think
that is right. They're now playing episode 151 of our podcast.
Nice. I seem to remember you could get it at radio.shanacoindigital.com. I don't know where that information came from. It's just rattling around in my brain somewhere.
Now you won't even need to think about it, because it is built into the app, and then you can just play it.
Please tell me. You already said the app's called Shanacoin now.
We're number one.
What?
Oh, I want this app to be called Jamestown Strong for no reason. It would make more sense than the hashtag.
Right. Yeah. So that's the main page if you're a resident. If you're a visitor, then you just hit I'm visiting. Then it kind of shifts. You don't need to know what side of the street to park on, really. You don't need to know what the recycling is. You want to know what you can do in the area. Got a couple featured places just for now, just testing out some things, seeing what it looks like. So Comedy Center, hotel, yada, yada. If you're looking for coffee, where to go. If you're looking for food, got some good places on here. If you're looking for drinks, got some places on here. If you're looking for cannabis, got some places on here, things to do. And then things that are coming up this weekend right here for you to easily view. So could be kind of cool.
Yeah, at least point you in the right direction.
Exactly. Because a lot of the time it's, just they don't know where is the good place to go. So this just gives you a nice little snapshot.
I live here and I forget about that shit. That's like, it's
right.
I'm constantly looking at what's going on. What is there to do this weekend?
Right. Well, then you as a resident might like the events page, which lists some of the events that are going on around Jamestown. For example, you might want to go to an educator seminar, or maybe you're headed up to Buff State for the Far West Regionals versus Fairport. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you want the Jamestown Farmers Market, or maybe you want to see them churn the Chattacoin River green. All events here that you can get in this fine, fine app. So art exhibit at Pearl City Clayhouse on Saturday. So
cool.
All kinds of good stuff there. Bring in a little local sports. Also, we do have tickets available for the Tarp Skunks 2026 season. You can buy those now. So
they did open those up. All right.
Just a little link there. And then we got the Buffalo Sabres. So if you want to just quickly see what the record is, what their standing is, which is 1.
Fucking awesome.
The last game, next game, and then just top player stats. So pretty simple stuff there. Also was able to get the JCC Jayhawks. Looks like there was a game today, 10-9. I'm surprised they played with all this rain. but cool.
Which sport?
Baseball versus Northland Community and Technical College at Lake Myrtle Park Field 7, Auburndale. Baseball.
Good to know.
Yep. There you go. You can see some of that, and then move over to the news section, and we got all the top news stuff, stories that, you know, if you want to stay informed about all this fine stuff, you can do that as well on the news page. So,
what is there to steal from the mall at this point?
There's still 2 stores.
Mail. Oh, sorry, I misread it as mall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mail makes more sense.
A lot of stuff in the mail. And then, you know, if this theme isn't your favorite, I've got plenty of others. I've got this nice little orangish one.
Reskin it. Okay.
I like this one a lot. My favorite one, not this one, is this one here. It's just like a gray,
sepia, almost
gray and black look, and then last one here. But they all have names. So first theme is Chattacoin. We've got Pearl City, Dahlstrom, Lucy, Crescent Tool, and Aldo's, which is the current active. This is the Aldo's theme.
Okay, you could definitely, yeah. So there's a little throwback shit for some of us in there too. Born in the second millennia.
Yep.
Okay.
But I do like the Dahlstrom's skin. Looks pretty tight.
Well, that's a nice little app to tie a couple of the other ones together that you've got out there too. I like that.
Yeah. So
where's it? Should be your last tab there. Other apps you may like. Other apps by this developer.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep forcing them into here, and then they'll just all be part of one like super app.
Yeah. The most important thing in this whole thing is the fact that, you know, the last episode of this podcast is always available on the front page. That I appreciate.
That's a win.
Yeah. We'll force this fucking thing down your throat one way or the other.
That's right. Even if I have to develop all the apps to make you have to listen to it, you will do it. So, you know, I finished up with that one app last Friday and submitted it to the hackathon. And then I was like, I could go back and start finishing up some of my other apps or just completely do a brand new one. So that's what I did.
Nice.
That being said, you know, they're starting to get easier as I do more of them. This one was easier because I'm not using AI to like write articles and things like that. You're just grabbing RSS feeds and displaying the information cleanly. So,
it's
hopefully, hopefully I'll get it bundled up into an APK in the next few days. And I think it's like $25 for a Android Studio developer license, much cheaper than the $100 that Apple charges, which is why I have no Apple. I have no iOS apps yet, but hopefully I can get. I've never submitted anything through them, but we'll give it a go and hopefully get this out here to people before, you know, visitors start really coming in, because I think it could be something for them.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, local play, you know, all kinds of things. I could highlight your business in here somehow. You could do some kind of QR code where like you show it from the app and you get a discount and I get a cut of that somehow. I don't know. There's things we could do, but for now it's, You
gotta lure them in first.
Yeah, exactly. I'm luring them in. Have you seen the From Jamestown section?
Yeah. I recognize both those logos intimately.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks a lot like the one. If you don't know what we're talking about, folks, look at your player right now. It's probably the same logo.
All of a sudden, the events like every Monday will just be our podcast being released.
Yeah, exactly. Wednesdays, they're going to record it. They're going to record tonight. What's it going to be? I don't know. Stay tuned next Wednesday. It's just a picture of Jerome saying new episodes every Monday.
And then eventually just put like a real-time chat in there for when we're recording and people can just submit questions that we answer.
There you go.
Yeah. We could use that. There's uses.
And that wasn't the only thing that I got working. If you are a listener of the podcast or a dear friend, you may have received a link to our new LOTD ranker that we are using for our first, not our first, but our next ranking of albums next month. So Yeah, the ranker page exists. You can submit your picks. You can once again listen to the current episode of the podcast. You can go in and look at our old picks, like we did the Iron Maiden official rankings, when you can go and see who picked what for each song, what fell outside of the top 10, and listen to the episode while you're looking at it. So, hey,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
That is. So, being able to go back, that is pretty neat. I like that. Yeah. I didn't realize that was a feature in there. I like that.
So we got that one. We got the Dream Theater where we ranked songs, not albums. So you got the same kind of thing here. So some of these sad songs, John trying to sneak the Astonishing out songs onto the top 15, but got no votes. Sad. So if that's interesting to you, you can listen to the episodes. So.
That makes me want, just looking at how the rankings laid out. I mean, I was obviously there, but like I almost want to go back and do that to see how we landed on what we did.
Yeah,
because this is actually really cool. Sorry, now I'm going to pat you more, but all of us on the back for this. We tried to explain this throughout the episode, and it's very tough to do in just audio. And I'm sure it's a little difficult to follow along with, but being able to go back to it and visually see it, this is real fucking cool. I like this feature a lot.
All right.
And then again, and I'm sure, we'll after the next ranking, that'll be up there too. So that's awesome.
That sure will. And then for us, hosts, once we get into that little dashboard here, I can see Ray Beans has submitted his picks.
Okay.
And I have submitted mine. Yeah, you can go, uncommit. That's word. I don't know, whatever the word is. Undo your submitted list up until the deadline passes. So far, these are all the people that we've sent out lists to, and that will be hopefully providing their results before the deadline. So
what do we got?
And look,
we got 7 or 8 of them.
I've hidden the results so that even we can't go in and see what other people have ranked until the deadline, until the reveal is done.
Okay. All right. I like that.
So that's pretty cool. I've got I'm still working on the demo. I don't know if we'll be able to see it here if I go full screen. I'm trying to add in, right there. So the notes that you add, they're still not showing up in the right place. If you add notes talking about a specific album, it's going to pop up on the screen while we're doing the reveal so that we can talk about it.
Okay. And
so there's an option to include your notes, I think, upon submitting, whether or not, you want your notes included in the results. So.
Okay. And then upon the reveal, everybody sees everybody's notes that are opened up?
We'll see I guess only us. They'll see it in the reveal. If they want to look at it later, they can go into the review on the site. But for us, I guess, and to help us talk about it,
it's more, your own notes.
We'll see we'll see everyone's notes, but we'll see them all together.
All right, so this is more the Sketchpad side on this side rather than the front facing right here.
This is what we'll see. This is what we'll be showing and talking about. Sleeper hit. Oh, so I got fake quotes in there from, you didn't actually say that about the album, or maybe you did. We'll find out. But 2000s King Diamond Renaissance, underrated production, Jim. See?
All right. Okay. Well, we don't want to give a lot of these away, but.
Well, these are all demo.
Oh, okay.
None of this is real.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But
I was like, why would you, I don't want to see this. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is just a demo so that I can tweak all the things. So way better than his reputation suggests. Should be top 5, Chris. All right. Well said.
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out about that.
So trying to work some sounds. So that's pretty cool. Built a little dashboard for us. But yeah, most people in the back doesn't work. So I'll work on that. But coming along. The LOTD ranker. eventually, once we test it out a little more and stuff, we'll get it linked up on our main site so that people can check out previous episodes and follow along.
Yeah, that is cool. Like I said, that of all of it, that's the one I'm excited about, is the being able to go back and visually see, because I'm very visual with stuff like that. And then it's like, oh, okay, this is where it is. I can understand it, color coded and everything. Woo! But then to be able to listen back to it, that's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
We've been basically what this tells us is that we've been doing this for long enough that the only tool available to us when we first did it was Google Sheets, and everything has come so far away that now we can just develop apps to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is correct.
But there's still a soft spot in my heart for the old Google Sheets.
That's what happens when you transcend millennials.
Exactly.
That is. So I know I got some other rankings. I was trying to figure out. I couldn't find them. Megadeth. Like, I feel like I tried to use a Google Sheet or something, like a list or something to try and track those, because I couldn't find. I found like who had submitted the 2000s Megadeth albums, but each one had like a number corresponding to it. I didn't know who was what number, so I got to look into that one a little more or see.
We probably just did it on the fly. It was just a sketch. I have my ranks specifically. If everybody had their own ranks, I could send you at least mine.
Let's go back and listen to the episode.
Yeah, that's hard though.
Yeah, but I've got a couple transcribed. That is not as easy as I was hoping it was going to be. It's expensive.
Oh, really? Ah, fuck that then.
I'll do it eventually. I still want a searchable database of everything that we've said. I just need it to get cheaper and faster. It's not there yet.
That's what she said? No, I don't know what that one was.
But there you go.
No, that is very cool. I'm excited to, I don't know what's going on. My windows are all funky here, and I think I just liked my own comment in some Discord. Maybe it's even our Discord. I'm trying to get back to the window here.
Now, don't share your link with somebody else, because they'll be able to then access your picks.
Yeah, that's actually what I was doing, was going for my link, and I ended up having multiple windows unintentionally. I'll find it later. It's in there.
There you go. But sent out. I knew Jason and Tina are big King Diamond fans. So and Jason's been on the episode, and he submitted rankings for Iron Maiden. So reached out to him. Reached out to Eric Bazil, who is a metal fan also. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to make sure everybody's covered.
The more people, the more King Diamond fans that we have that are fans of the show. Also, it's just going to make it so that there are less results where it's like 2 people said yes and 2 people said no.
Right.
Or maybe, or it'll be worse. We'll find out.
Well, much like I believe you did a poll in one of our Discord channels of who do you like better, Merciful Fate or King Diamond, and it was tied at 2-2. So,
yeah, good stuff. That's why we need more.
Yeah. All right, I got it. I found it. Anyway, what do we want to do? We got a little bit of time. Do we want to do an off the cuff quiz or no? Are we going to take a week off from quizzes?
Let's do one. Let's find one.
You want to? I for some reason I just like ending on quizzes.
No. Let's see. What do we got? What looks good? I'm not going to name 55 countries in Africa. That's for sure. Vexology. Oh, I'm bad at flags.
I don't know what that means. Is there one of did this celebrity have Bell's palsy?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, false general knowledge quiz.
I don't know.
I don't know. Word chains.
I would end up jumbling that up. Wait, false. Is it a false or a false true or a false? And it's a triple negative, so it's still false. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. I'd trip over it.
I do. All right, here we go. Most Americans can't beat this final questions round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay.
Prove me wrong.
All right.
We're Americans.
Yeah, we should be able to fail this.
I'm saying that on a recorded episode just for proof.
Exactly. We are Americans.
Okay. All right. Let's see if Sarah Thompson is an American.
Yeah, see if she can get us.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has been on air for over 25 years. That's it. Keeping all of America's smarty pants on their toes.
Again, I like this. It's Americans can't do it. It's a British show originally. So another thing that we just incorporated, but that's fine. That's cool.
That's right. Familiar with the show? Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
let's get into it.
We're fine. Okay. For is that the first question here in blue? For $1 million on February 22nd, 1989, what group won the first Grammy Award for Best Hard Rock Metal Performance? Was it A, Metallica, B, AC/DC, C, Living Colour, or D, Jethro Tull? Now, I know
the answer.
Yes, I know this one too. This was controversial, which I didn't realize until like really the mid 90s, because I didn't pay attention to this back then. But I was just like, what? This surprised me. So does Ray know this one?
Is this one that Jethro Tull one that everybody freaked out about?
Yes.
This is it. For $1 million, we got it.
We got it.
I like it.
All right. That's the only one we're going to know.
Yeah, right. I didn't know it was February 22nd, but that's fine. We knew there was enough other information. For $1 million, which of these U.S. presidents appeared on the television series Laugh-In? Was it Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, Richard Nixon, or Ronald Reagan? And I think I know this one, just based on time.
I don't know.
Well, if it was time, you'd think Carter or Nixon. Nixon hated being on television.
But does that mean it was Reagan before he became president? Or is the question phrased?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. That I hadn't thought of. Ooh.
Yeah, he could have been. Yeah, just on as a regular.
Because before he, damn it, you beat me to it. I go before he was president, an actor. Damn it. That might be it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know this. Wow, it was Nixon.
Was Nixon.
That was my first inclination, but yeah, he didn't like being on TV. So, but that fits the time frame of when Laugh-In was on.
Yep. Damn it, Ray.
All right.
I don't know what Laugh-In is, so it started with
Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. It's like a variety show.
Yeah.
For $1 million, in what language was Anne Frank's original diary first published? Dutch, English, French, or Hebrew?
Good question. It was Braille. No, wait, that's Helen Keller.
That's Helen Keller. It was something I just watched that made that joke.
The OG vision impaired.
Yeah, right. I don't. It's not gonna be Hebrew. That's too. No. Why? My gut's telling me French for no reason. I have nothing to back that up.
Not English.
It's probably Dutch or French.
I wouldn't think it would be English, but I mean, Polish wasn't in there, so.
Dutch and German, right?
But were they originally from Germany, or did they move to Germany?
No, they were Polish, I thought. I could be wrong on that. Now I'm opening my mouth and just regretting everything I'm saying now.
Yeah, we sound real smart.
I know.
It's been a while since I've done any research on Anne Frank.
Yeah, I'm not a big diary kind of guy.
No.
My vote's French. I don't know. Let's put it in the ranker. Dutch. Fucking whatever. Okay.
I just got the Reagan one wrong, so I don't want to go too hard on the Dutch.
He's gun shy. We got him gun shy now.
Hey, if we continue to do bad at these, we'll just cut the episode and be like, yeah, we don't feel like doing a quiz.
Yeah, so we won't do it. No.
Yeah, let's take a break.
We don't care. We have no pride here. Who cares? For $1 million, what Shakespeare character says something is rotten in the state of Denmark? I don't know this one either. Hamlet, Marsilius. I don't even know that as a thing. Macbeth or Mercutio. Oh, these are characters. It doesn't sound like a very Macbethy thing. I don't know Hamlet.
No,
I don't know the other one at all.
Where's the King of Dunsinane?
Yeah, that would have been. He was.
I only know Macbeth because of Jack Panzer.
Oh, you're not allowed to say Macbeth on stage. You have to refer to it as that Scottish play. Mercutio was that was Romeo and Juliet, right?
I've never done anything with any of Shakespeare's works.
Yeah,
I've read them all, but it's been at least like 20 years since I've read them.
I'm going Hamlet again for no reason, and that failed me last time. So
I don't know if we've ever gotten the Shakespeare ones right.
We didn't this time either.
All right, it was Marcellus. I don't know what even
Marcellus.
I don't even know what play that was from. Okay, for $1 million, we still got $2 million. I mean, really?
Yeah,
that's still I'd be happy with that. For $1 million, once again, which insect shorted out an early supercomputer and inspired the term computer bug? Was it a ladybug, a spider, a fly, or a moth? I just read something about this the other day, too, but I don't remember.
It was a moth.
Moth also?
That sounds good to me.
I don't know what I'm basing that off of.
Sounds good to me. I don't think it was a ladybug or a spider. Yeah, okay, it is a moth. Woo!
All right,
another mill in the bank. For this one, guys, is for $1 million.
Oh shit!
What is the last word in the Old Testament? All right, we're all looking at you, Rob. Curse, amen, forever, or prayers.
More of a New Testament kind of guy.
New Testament, me too.
The production on the Old Testament. I mean, the songs are better, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
early days. They only had so much to work with.
They had to mix into vinyl. That's why it was different. Yeah. It's a different production style.
It depends on when they think Old Testament, because is that before Skolnick left? You know, I'm not sure, because that would probably be, Souls of Black maybe would be the final. Is Black on here? No, I don't see it.
That's good. Oh, my God. Curse, amen, forever, or prayers. Everything else ends with amen, right? So why isn't it? Or that's a red herring.
That seems too obvious.
I know. So maybe it's curse. All the curse shit was really New Testament, right?
No, there's a lot in the Old Testament.
Is there a lot of curses?
But, did they know that the New Testament was going to be written when the Old Testament was written? Because if not,
I don't think so.
Everything in this book will be the word forever. And then we're like, boom, New Testament. And they're like, son of a bitch.
And they're like, fuck. Yeah, that's why the Torah said, fuck that. It said forever. We're done. This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
I don't know.
The forever?
Forever works for yeah, sure. Why not? I'll vote forever. It was cursed.
Damn.
Man, I kind of like the Old Testament now. If it ended with a curse.
I know, right?
It's probably out of context anyway. Sons of bitches. All right, we're upping the stakes now. This one is for $1 million. Which best-selling author was born Howard Allen O'Brien? Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, Anne Rice, or Danielle Steele? Okay, it's not Stephen King.
Nope.
I don't think J.K. Rowling is actually a dude.
That would be on brand.
That would no shit, right?
That'd be amazing.
That would be hilarious. Anne Rice or Danielle Steele?
I have no proof that Danielle Steele's a woman. You ever see Danielle Steele?
No. I haven't seen her steal anything or him. I'm leaning that way though too. I don't know, because for some reason I think that Danielle Steele is 100% a pet name, no matter what. Sounds like a radio DJ.
Steele or Rice?
Steele.
This is Danielle Steele playing the best power metal.
Yeah, so you say that rather than Howard Allen O'Brien. Yeah, I'm saying Danielle Steele. All those smut. But what the fuck? Anne Rice? Anne Rice was a dude?
I didn't know that.
What?
Monster question interview with a vampire.
I know. That changes that whole perspective for me.
All right.
Not really, but damn. All right.
It doesn't do anything. All right.
Okay. All right. We should have known a dude couldn't write smut like Danielle Steele did. Only my mom could.
That's true. That's true.
For $1 million, this one. What letter must appear at the beginning of the registration number of all non-military aircraft in the U.S.? I think I know this one. Is it an N, a Z, an A, or an L? I do believe I know this one. Some good. We need timer, like timer music. Come on with that.
I have been noticing more military aircraft flying over the Jamestown area, but I haven't noticed the numbers. And is the is that the same registration number that you see, the one that's on like the
should be on the tail. Yeah.
Like I know the Spirit flights all start with an N, but I can't think
then
of
it's
what
not it then.
No, it is. Yeah, non-military.
Yeah, okay. So Z stands for zilitary.
Yeah, no, it's N. I only know that from the show Wings.
Perfect.
Nevada.
So I read it as military.
Nevada.
Military.
Oh, okay. That's I was a little confused. Yeah, Nevada 121 Papa. That was his little Cessna. Why things that cloud out real things in my brain? Oh man, we're doing it again for $1 million this time. What club did astronaut Alan Shepard use to make his famous golf shot on the moon? 9-iron, sand wedge, 6-iron, or 7-iron? 6-7 iron?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it would be more appropriate to be a sand wedge, right?
That's what I was thinking.
All right, it's probably wrong, but let's do it anyway. That's what we all agreed. Fuck you, a 6-iron. Why? Why would you use a 6-iron?
Because which flight was he on?
Apollo 12?
Right.
Was it Apollo 6?
They didn't have the 7, 8, or 9 iron. 6 was the highest they had back then.
Yeah, that was it.
That could be it.
6. Who knows? Well, we know that now. I was like, who knows that? All right.
Somebody who didn't win $1 million.
I guess. For $1 million, during World War II, U.S. soldiers used the first commercial aerosol cans to hold what? Shaving cream, insecticide, starter fluid, or antiperspirant? It's got to be either shaving cream or starter fluid, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, because you would just use roll-on deodorant.
Yeah, or not use any. I mean, you're at fucking war. The last thing I'm giving a shit about, if I'm in the trenches of World War II, I don't give a fuck how I smell.
And they were in Europe in the winter. I mean, they were probably dressed in full long sleeves.
So it might not have been shaving cream, although that was like a thing. I don't shave here.
That was a thing. I
know.
We were talking about it where, there was a thing where up until a certain period, they all had to be clean shaven no matter what.
Yeah, even if you're out there on the fucking front lines. That's crazy. That was, the last thing I'm thinking about.
But then it also makes me think of the cars that would have used in World War II, and would they have needed emergency starter fluid an aerosol can?
If they were diesels, maybe, that's...
Like a Willis Jeep?
There's all diesels? I don't know. My gut's telling me shaving cream, but I don't want it to be. Insecticide. All right, so all of our logic gets thrown out the window. Okay. Interesting.
All right.
A lot of...
Maybe we're thinking wrong front. Maybe it wasn't the European front. Maybe it was the Pacific front, and that's why you need the insecticide. We didn't even talk about the Pacific front.
Maybe. I mean, it did go for a while, but it was also December, so for a lot of. But we went in. It lasted a little while. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can up our ante by $1 million this time. Though today it's treated like a treasure, what famous painting was once cut into to enlarge a doorway? The Birth of Venus, Starry Night, The Last Supper, or the Mona Lisa?
See, Last Supper, they had to cut it. That's how Jesus escaped. He didn't really rise from the dead.
Oh, he escaped there?
After he had the Last Supper, they just cut him out.
Best joke in the world. Hey, can I get a table for 26? You got 26 people coming? Nah, we're all going to sit on the same side. I have no idea. I wouldn't imagine any of these being cut into to enlarge a doorway. Starry Night and Mona Lisa, they're not that big. You could just move them, right?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Is the Last Supper that big that they would have to cut into it? They couldn't just, move it? And I'm not all that familiar with the Birth of Venus, I guess.
Which might mean it's the answer, because I'm not either.
Is that a big mural?
When I was in London last summer, but I don't remember what it was.
I'm going with that because I think it's the only one we don't know that can't possibly be moved. The Last Supper? How big is this thing? Now I'm looking at it.
I knew it.
He was right. He had to cut Jesus out.
Told you.
And that's when they decided to write the New Testament. It was after we cut him out, and he said,
They're like, oops. Yeah.
Okay, the Last Supper is a mural measuring 4.6 meters high by 8.8 meters wide. So,
Wow.
okay,
Okay.
15 by 29. Okay, I didn't realize that was a mural.
I thought it was just like a little thing.
I thought it was, I mean, a bigger, but, maybe a poster size, like a concert poster.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd have that. Damn, we didn't get $1 million. Let's see if we can make up for that $1 million loss with this $1 million question. A rare example of a word that rhymes with orange. The blorange is a what? Blorenge. Is it a river in Ireland, a reef in New Zealand, a mountain in Wales, or a desert in Antarctica? The blorange. This one I can see why it's $1 million question. I have no idea.
Like,
I don't think it's Wales because it'd be spelled weird.
it's true.
Like, I mean, it kind of is. Blorenge.
Is somebody just trying to mess with somebody, and so they named it that?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't know. Like, when was this named?
Yeah. It sounds like a prank that the New Zealanders would do. So I don't know. My vote's a reef in New Zealand.
I would say river in Ireland because they like orange. I don't know if that's true, but
I don't think they have oranges in Ireland.
but don't they? Aren't the Irish?
That's the Protestants,
like
right?
green?
Yeah,
They have it
the
in their flag.
Catholics are green
Yeah.
and the Protestants are orange. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So maybe you're right. Maybe the Catholics named it that to fuck with the Protestants.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, you told me on Ireland.
All right. I've been outvoted. Let's see.
It's going to be a reef in New Zealand, you son of a bitch.
It's going to be one of the other two. Oh, it is a mountain in
Wales.
Wales, the one that we immediately discounted.
Yeah, excellent.
All right.
Excellent. All right. I got
ripping
it.
on
I
this
got
one.
it.
All right. Next chance for $1 million. Who did artist Grant Wood use as the model for the farmer in his classic painting, American Gothic? A local sheriff, his dentist, his boss, or his father-in-law?
I think I know this.
I was just, because it's supposed to be a guy and his daughter, right? And everybody thinks it's like a guy and his wife or something. That's a weird, but I don't know who he's.
That's why I thought it was like his father-in-law and his wife. Not like the painter's wife, but like the painter's, the painter's wife and then the painter's father-in-law.
I don't know. I want it to be his
couple. I'm totally making that up.
I want it to be his dentist, but I'm willing to vote father-in-law.
I also believe it is dentist.
There you go.
Really?
And that's what I'm going to go with.
Because you've got the mouse.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
There you go.
Good call. Good call.
Yep.
I just saw that recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I think I know this. Yeah.
We all at least knew the logic required. We just
something. I don't know. I wanted it to be, but I couldn't justify it. So I'm glad I was ridden there. What? For $1 million this time, the U.S. icon Uncle Sam was based on Samuel Wilson, who worked during the war. I hope so. During the War of 1812 as a what? A meat inspector, mail deliverer. You couldn't just say postman.
Didn't have them back then.
A medic, or a weapons mechanic. Again, this is another one. I want it to be meat inspector, but I don't know. I mean, the Uncle Sam, he's pretty mean looking, really.
Yeah,
pointing right in your face. I don't think a mail deliverer. No, medic doesn't have the bedside manner. So either weapons mechanic or meat inspector.
Well, I want it to be meat inspector.
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Meat
that's
was
probably
bad back
logical.
then.
Yeah, but I could
They
also
didn't
see
have refrigeration.
right. I could also see a mail deliverer though, been like, because wasn't he the one of like, we want you for the army, like, we want you. Here's your draft orders.
Maybe, but he was always just pointing right in your fucking face. He was mean. I don't know. I like meat inspector.
No
I want
it to be meat inspector, so I'm going for it.
Yes.
Inspect that meat.
The gut reaction pays off. Oh,
it's worked out twice in a row now.
Now I really hope I was related to him. Imagine, meat inspector now is something totally different. Really.
You've inspected my meat, and you've done a well job. You did a very good job.
It's in the genes, apparently.
It's in the family.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was in the genes. That's where you did it.
It's true. Finally, the $1 million question. Holy shit.
Oh, we made it.
Nephilococcia. What? Nephilococcia. That's wrong. Is the practice of doing what? Falling asleep with your eyes open, repeating a word until it loses meaning, forgetting if you stopped at a red light, or finding shapes in clouds.
Like nephronology?
Which is what?
Something with your head.
Nephilo. Okay, so nephilo.
Right? But it's
I mean, I can't pronounce it, so I don't know. I don't think it's
like, what's the COCCY? Is that like related to like?
It's your coccyx.
That's what I was wondering. That's what, in the ear? Like, is that what that's related to?
Maybe coccygia?
Or is it related to something that you see?
It's your nephew. Your nephew is loco. Your crazy nephew.
Also sleep with his eyes open all the time.
It's loco.
Yeah.
Cgia. I don't know. I want it to be repeating a word until it loses meaning, but I don't think it is. But I don't think it's the last two either. Forgetting if you stopped at a red light, finding shapes in clouds. Maybe.
I could see it being either the ones that you're seeing, the fall asleep, their eyes open, or find shapes in clouds. But I could also see it being repeating a word until it loses meaning.
Yeah, so we're pulling C out of here, right? Forgetting if you stopped at a red light. That's just forgetting that you stopped at a red light.
I feel like it's too specific for this word. Like, wouldn't that just be the practice of doing like mundane things?
Yeah. That would be an example of something, not the actual definition.
Right.
I vote B. Repeating a word till it loses meaning.
I vote A. Falling asleep with your eyes open. What is the tiebreaker?
Oh, I was good with any of those, so.
God damn it. My God.
Finding shapes in clouds.
Finding shapes in clouds. All right. Not a millionaire?
Yes, we are.
Bullshit. We're a 5-time millionaire. He says we're not a millionaire. We got 5 of 15 of those right. Each one worth $1 million.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So can't pull back on that now.
Yeah, give us our money, BuzzFeed.
I know. You managed to score 5 out of 15. These were super tricky, so don't be too hard. Don't fucking pander to me, Tracy, or whatever your name is. You made it through the quiz at least without a lifeline.
That's too... Sara. I just scrolled away at the top. Thanks a lot, Sara.
I know.
It was $5 million.
I know. Well, we're going to, I guess, contact our lawyers here and see if we can get our money from Sara live.
And if not, it'll be Sara dead later. I'm sorry.
$5 million. Don't arrest us.
American.